I'm Greg Jarboe. We're here at SES Toronto 2012. I'm with Matt Van Wagner of Find Me Faster. And Matt, the long tail got a lot longer today.
Well, you know, the search engines are doing a lot to try to help us find new users. But boy, there's a lot to keep up with. They just keep changing things day by day.
So what are some of the newest changes that our viewers out there need to know about?
Well, it's been a very active time for people that are advertising on both Google and Bing. Just recently, Google took two of their long-standing protocols, protocols that have been in place for about 10 years, and they changed them. And one of those protocols is how the phrase and exact matches work. And before, if you were going for an exact match, it would be if and only if the word was that long and to match that exact query. But now they'll match you to things that are close variations and plurals. Okay. Now Bing is on a tear right now. Bing is on an absolute tear. What they're doing is they are moving as fast as they can to move to parity with the Google AdWords program, so that advertisers can have a one-click port from AdWords over to Ad Center. Not just port, but also basically manage keywords and ad groups and DKI ads and everything else the same way they do it on Google. Huge, huge. They're really going after those folks that have complained that, yeah, I'd like to do it, but it's just, I don't want to do any more work. It's not enough of, business. But, at 20 to 25% of the market, if they make it a one-click, type of a deal to pick up 20% of your market, that's pretty smart.
So what would be your top tip then for someone out there saying, oh my God, I've got to tackle this all over again?
Well, if you've been in the business for more than a couple of years, you really want to take a look at how you've got your ad group structured. Because what used to be an exact match, you may need to add some negatives to make sure that if you only want the singulars to go into an ad group, you make sure you negative out the plural. You just have to look at your search logs and make sure traffic is going into the right ad groups. The other thing I'd suggest you do is every time you log into Ad Center's desktop tool, always click the What's New button, because it seems as though they're putting out something new every 3 days, And it's always my first trip now. Those are buttons usually just click through. It's like, yeah, what's new, blah, blah, blah. This is always what's new. So.
Well, there you have it, some really good advice from Matt Van Wagner here at Search Engine Strategies. And you know what? Things change, and that's why we come to these conferences to keep up with the latest.
Oh, you bet. This has been one of the most, not disruptive, the most changes this year than we've seen in search engines going back and forth against each other for the last 3 or 4 years.
I'm Greg Jarboe reporting from SES Toronto 2012. Oh man, the changes.